Hey there guys. Now, I did kind of miss out the cutscene somehow, where I actually dropped in here. But, before I did anyway, I went outside and got myself a bunch of new robes. Not really for battle's sake, but just 'cause I'm hoping they'll show up better on the recording.
Defeat me, and take my place as keeper of this world.
Yeah, you heard it right. Basically, we've been given the option to become God. Kind of a bit of a right-hand twist at the end of this game.
Aye, the same world you've traveled to arrive at this place. A world you may well now inherit.
So I killed a dragon, and then was abruptly offered the chance to be God.
No different than any you faced.
Deification, not really simple. Ow, you prick! What was that about?
You need only the will to claim what is offered you.
Basically, I have to kick your ass, and then I get to be God? Let's do this, son.
The will.
You don't know who you've challenged. Bitch doesn't know. Dave, champion of the land. Even when they don't know it. Surprise! Fuck, you're weak. Seriously, you're basically... Dude, you're dead, you realise. I have just killed you. Why are you still talking?
I ask you, what is it that makes you alive?
Well, technically nothing, considering I'm actually a video game character, but...
Unbending will.
Just sheer stubbornness, really, mate.
That alone has brought you here.
That and a great deal of skill and the ability to retry after I die. That also helps. The immortality thing is definitely a plus. Is he vanished? No, he's oh dear, he's bending the code. He's corrupting the Matrix. That's just wrong on so many levels.
Just as you call forth pawns, so
I say, good work though. Handsome fella.
into existence. Call it divine creation if you must, but expect none of the mercy men seek in their gods. This is cold truth, the unbending reality of a world without compassion.
Fucking. Well, that was a dick maneuver. You created a puppet version of me just to kill in front of me. Very telling you can't kill the actual me though, dickhead.
No different than the pawns.
Crispy fried day, that's messed up.
The world falls stagnant, dead as an ocean with no current to guide it. That volition is tempered by the struggle for survival. The decision, just like yours, to fight. Just as the pawns need a master's command, so the world thirsts for the will to live.
So basically you're saying I have to become the driving force of the entire world. Fuck, your attacks are weak.
Show that you are more than an empty vessel, animated by forces unseen.
Well, I didn't want to brag, but yeah, I think I'm pretty much fit to be a god amongst men.
Command far more than mere pawns.
You know, I thought I was just going to manage to be king, but god emperor of the entire universe? I can deal with that.
This world and hold it fast.
Surprise!
Tooth and claw.
Well, that doesn't work. This area's far too open.
Cling to life.
Again, you're already dead. Technically.
Know that living holds worth enough to fight for.
Fuck living. I want to be a god. Loading screen. Loading screen of Infant Doom, perhaps? Okay, no text this time. Weird. What do you know? Turns out God has a glass chin. What are the odds? I'm... What? Is he just fucking with me, or am I supposed to already somehow be God? It's all linked.
It is time to decide.
Oh, it's not time travel, it's just him dicking with me. It's Capcom trolling me again.
And seek peace in oblivion.
Is he a normal life with a normal death? Or godhood? Let me decide.
That is what it means to live.
That's fucked up.
Turn back now, and I will grant you a merciful death. The choice is yours, Arisen.
Spend the rest of my days bored, tired, and smelling of fish, and not in the good way. or deification.
It's a simple choice, Arisen.
It really is.
Step forward or retreat. Accept the quiet emptiness of a false peace, of false light.
Nah, not even a challenge. Give me your powers, asshole. There can be only one.
Why not put an end to it? Praises of the quiet life are sung far too infrequent.
Shut the fuck up, Mason. Just try and hit me, you little prick. Why would you do that? Oh, everyone's trying to hit me. Well, that's good to know. I've pissed off everyone.
You're not without a home to return to.
You're not even in the game anymore, Mercedes. I mean, very nice of you to say, and I'm flattered and all, obviously. You stop hitting me!
Why this hesitation, sir?
There's no hesitation at all. I'm trying to run past you, or you keep activating this tech without telling me.
I would beg you just instead, I ask only that you keep us in mind now and again.
Yeah, whatever, dude. I promise not. See, why don't I get anything from Madeline? Why are you talking to me?
You seem to like to leave for somewhere.
I can't even hear you over the sound of people trying to kick my ass. It's quite funny in a way, considering they can't actually hurt me during the cutscene. Fuck you, Renard. Seriously, the first thing I'm doing as God is erasing you from existence. I'm not giving you the satisfaction of being able to say you're the only man in the world who's managed to rape a god. Creepy little fuck. Can I finally get on with this now? Loading screen seems to be getting longer and longer towards the end of the game, because it's more, less and less optimized.
So very close to me.
You!
Come, Alice.
I
shall meet you on your own terms, joined by my own companions of old.
You're the dude from the beginning of the game!
Now at its end, Arisen.
Actually, that makes kind of sense. Oh, everything linked and it's all a big loop business. Although, I'm very, very confused at this point.
Be victorious.
How exactly does killing the dragon make, or at least give you the option of becoming God? I mean, the dragon's hardcore and all, but it's no deity. Fuck off, mate. Go for my pawn, would you? There's a love. That's hardly fair. You can't go, I'll face you on your own terms, and then keep using your god powers. No part of that is fair, mate. So you're still ridiculously weak against magic archery. Guess I should keep doing this till you die then.
My will that urges time onward through
Hey, you hit my pawn. Ass bag. Fuck. Ah, miss me, loser. She was like, with my Kamehameha! That's ridiculously slow. And then he died. You dead yet? Seriously? How often do I have to kick your ass? It doesn't help that you keep pontificating even after I've killed you. What the hell's he gonna do?
That all the world so the cycle continues.
So this is like a regular thing now. The Arisen appears, fights the dragon, and if he wins, becomes the new god of the world. How the hell do you use a massive explosion attack when you're basically dead? I've killed, I've taken all your health off you. Repeatedly, in fact.
It repeats upon itself.
So you just fuck off and die already, mate? There we go. I had to wait for Christine to hold him before I could actually deliver the final blow. Interesting idea. Very much about the pawn unity and all that, I suppose.
Arisen, forgive me.
No. What? No, I don't. You're a dick.
All I've done was to test your will. It is the fate of all Arisen. You and I are swept up in the current, same as the rest.
So the whole Arisen thing is to decide who's going to be the new god?
And the endless cycle continues.
I suppose if you're going to choose anyone, the man who managed to conquer, an immortal dragon would be here for a start, but still.
And so, until the coming of a new soul fit to craft the will to live, someone like you. Until that day, may you guide the world ever justly.
No shit, what the hell's going on now? You better be getting naked here. Enough of that shit. So I like the refrain of the nighttime music that's going on here operatically. That's something you don't see every day.
I present you with the Godsbane blade.
I've already got one of those. I got one from killing the dragon, didn't I?
Oversee this world are undying, save by this brand.
Ah, right, of course. Because I'm Arisen, I'm immortal, and presumably so are you, because you're also in Arisen. Except for this one sword that can kill those of our kind, eh?
As the world's new seneschal, use it now to vouchsafe freedom to your weary servant.
No. I'm not a fighter class. Nah, should have given me a bow. I can't even use it.
The world beyond the rift.
Fuck, it's even darker than usual now. That's a pain in the ass.
New crown sovereign and keeper of eternity.
So you kind of see the red thing, like,
Now a single boon.
should have worn all white.
The fire of my life is spent in guttering. Give me freedom with the kiss of the Godsbane blade. If there is aught you wish
Beat him to death with a pommel, Dave.
you need but ask.
Yeah, cool.
My knowledge, as my own, is yours to take.
Okay, so what's this whole Senshell business?
Seneschal is steward to the world. The world you travelled now rests in your care.
So I'm right, I'm basically God.
Calls pawn into being and sets them to motion. The Seneschal holds dominion over all living things. There are those who would call such a being Maker.
Okay, so it's my
I cannot deny the claim
force of will
and affirm it.
that gives all other creatures in this world the ability to reason, decide for themselves.
I have served.
Not sure I entirely buy that idea, mate. If they're essentially just leeching off my force of will, then they don't actually have one of their own. So they're not really any better than the pawns, are they? The difference with the pawns is that they're sort of like echoes of real life that can't draw off my force of will. They need it directly from the Arisen, someone who is in their plane of existence.
Lost to time. These worlds extend in an eternal, perfect loop. Just as a ring lacks start and end, so this world has no origin, no final terminus.
Technically true, since it's a digital world.
They lie beyond our ken. We are prisoners of unpassing time, wandering an unending land.
In fact, there's a bunch of digital stuff I can download for this extra lands to explore and stuff.
New crop. If my knowledge has my own, there is life in the world and with it death. Naught lasts forever. Each rises and falls in its time. But such is a death akin to that of ponds. They appear in this world and vanish only to appear again, like bubbles in a mountain spring. As so it is with all that lives within this eternity.
Okay. So what the pawns do very directly, with the death and then instant resummoning, natural life,
Each beast, each
goes over cycles.
each human life is born to die and be born again in endless rhythm. Naught lasts forever.
In some ways that could be considered the purpose of the pawns, really, couldn't it? A large part of what they seem to do is teach the Arisen
My knowledge
the skills of being the Senshal,
is that which
but on a lesser scale, since they're not entirely human, they're not true lives.
Along the endless string of life and death, there are some born with a hunger.
It's a very interesting way of making use of a game mechanic and turning it into a story element.
They are the Arisen, nascent fountainheads of will. And so the dragon is sent into the world to guide the Arisen, and refine them, to temper their wills into aught capable of sustaining the world.
True enough, if you're willing to face down a dragon, not shit yourself and hide, it's a good test of character.
New crown sovereign.
Though the dragon seems to have quite a deal of liberty even, to dick around as it wills. Well, that's stuff with Duke Edmund for a start.
For I welcome the release.
Should I be concerned about how eager you are to die?
At last, I am free of eternity, of infinity.
Well, not really.
The cruel, unending.
Presumably, like you just said, now I've released you back into the flow of the world, you're just going to be reborn somewhere else. As a new person, admittedly, but still. Oh, okay, that's that then. I'm now officially God. Live as the Sen shall. Yeah, I am basically God. Right. I was expecting a bit more fanfare, really. No, Christine, you may not sit on the throne instead of me. I appreciate your enthusiasm, but no. Ooh, do I get to dick about, lift people into the air, call forth lightning and stuff? Scoop up entire mountains in the palm of my hand? Hurl the sun down at the planet, stuff like that? No, I get active camouflage. And just all my basic powers. Okay. Gotta admit, slightly disappointed. Can I at least explore the rest of the world? And my cat is now climbing into my cupboard. Get out! Stupid animal. For some reason it doesn't say exit or whatever, it just says leave when I try to go out. Or go back even. What the hell's that about? Oh, I just clip through people, I'm a ghost! Well, this is bullshit, man. What's the point in being God if I don't get to do anything? I was gonna have temples and worshippers and shit. Have people living in blind terror, offering up, you know, nubile young virgins. All that kind of crap. All the good stuff you do as a deity, but apparently not. I get to run around, and the only bonus is I don't have to worry about ever bumping into someone ever again. That's a thought. Can I at least explore the ocean now? Yeah, let's do it. Oh, you are. Right, so immortal deity of all the world, but the tentacle monsters that live in the ocean can still sense, find, and kill me. I'm calling bullshit on that. Seriously, why can't I just, you know, click my fingers and wipe them out of existence? What the hell's the point in being God if, you know, I'm essentially confined to all the same rules as everyone else? And more. Tell me that, fisherman. Tell me that. Oh, I know. Something invisible messing with your stay. Run, fat boy, run! Oh, too slow. Yeah, the perfect crime. Seriously, how'd you put God on trial? You don't! Fun times, fun times. Well, I say that, but this is gonna get old really, really fast. Seriously, there's gotta be more to this. I've got to be missing something. Go back. I guess so. Is there anything good in my throne room that I'm perhaps missing somehow? Apart from my long-ass loading screen, which I'm not missing at all. Aha! That's just a bunch of stuff I picked up in the Everfall earlier. Which I can never use to upgrade any of my stuff now, I've just realised. That was any point, really, because this is basically the end of the game, surely. Well, nothing for it. Suicide it is then. Bye, Christine.
Open your eyes!
Oh, I ended the game on a bug. Nice one. Just clipped through the chair. Quest successful. You killed your worthless hide. It was probably for the best. No one really liked you. People were always saying they didn't believe in you and shit. It was probably all for the best. Dum 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 dum. Sad time, folks. Ah, I'm falling. You're falling. We're falling. Whale. Not really going to help if you skydive it. Are we back in the Everfall? We are as well. What the hell? Well, how are we back in the Everfall? Oop, fuck. Now we're back in the sky. This is not going to end well. What the crap? Suddenly, Omega Christine. Giant size. Or not. Oopsie. That's awkward for all concerned. Right. So, what exactly happens when God commits suicide? Do I go to hell? Can I even kill myself? Apparently I can.
Master
Oh god, Christine is inside me. Oh fuck, first Renard, and now this. I killed myself and absorbed my pawn into me to live in my body. That's weird. Maddie!
So, is it over?
I wonder if this technically counts as interracial girl on girl.
I don't know what you were wrapped up in, but it must have been something grand.
She hasn't a
A
clue.
different place for it. Oh, I'm sure we'll still manage brilliantly, you and I.
You know, this is going to be a very awkward conversation at some point in the future. Perhaps after we've had our first child. It's like, oh, by the way, you know I'm a chick, right? And also not the same person you think I am. Ah, it's breaking in the fourth wall! Then again, you've broken every other wall. Seriously, I've got everything in this game now. I've got random changes to sexuality, ethnic diversity, now apparently some weird form of transgenderism. You feel a lot of pride as you plunge the God's Bane into your chest, as if claiming a great victory. Finally there is an end to your tale, one penned by your own hand, no less. As your consciousness fades into the black, you feel a particular sensation on your lips. You are smiling. Cleansed by the surf, a body washes ashore. Eyes gleaming with the will to live, and for all things worth living. Wait, is that supposed to be implying that I didn't give Christine my body, we've swapped bodies? That's even weirder. Almost as weird as this Shrek ending. I'm pretty sure Michael Myers would have something to say about this. I'm sort of crossing my fingers that this is the actual ending, not because I want the game to end, just because I'm sick of Capcom taking the piss. Dave, my name gets penned into the annals of history. Just as it always should have done. And my picture. Very funky, I like this. I wonder what kind of program that to use to get this to work. So he has to adapt to whatever your character choice is. And just for my pawn as well. All my pawn stats and stuff. Nice. And again, the ending music is gorgeous, man. Seriously, I've said it all the way through, but the music for this game is absolutely bloody brilliant. Like the musical version they're doing here. My god, it's just very sweet and haunting and stuff, and that's my support pawns. Ahaha! I like this. So in amongst the credits, it shows the people, well, you know, the most recent pawn stuff I've been using. As well as the, you know, ending stats of myself and my main pawn. I like this. It's a very, very good game. I remember that guy. Ah, Salem. Only used you for like half an episode, but still. Fond memories, mate. Gotta love the pretty music. Oh wow. So this game gives me that, you know, that sensation you get when you finish a really, really good story? That sort of thing where you sort of sit back and there's a little bit of, there's sort of a strange warm swelling in your chest. It's like, yeah. You sort of get a little flush sensation go across the top of your head and stuff. Yeah, I like this. In fact, I like this so much, I'm not even going to do the whole camera thing for the review at the end here. I'm just going to leave it as is. I don't want to spoil anything about these credits. Except maybe Ferris. A big block over her face or something. Yeah, what can we say about Dragon's Dogma? Truly wonderful game, the first real RPG I've ever really liked. Soundscape, absolutely brilliant. Some minor things about, you know, the aiming system and such, or the lack thereof, in a lot of respects, but overall, I really like this game. Just like this music is brilliant. It always seems to fit exactly what you're trying to do. Like the ending for this game, at least the ending I got, which I assume is different depending on who you've romanced and stuff, is rather sad really, because, you know, Madeline thinks she's, you know, been reunited with her love and everything, and obviously she hasn't. It's not even the same person. Just looks the same, and in fact it makes sense that she wouldn't notice. She's a very surface kind of a person, very obsessed with the material. I assume the different girls with the different personalities would have different reactions. I imagine, what's-her-face? Witch girl, Celine. Considering that she's basically a pawn-made human as well. I reckon she probably noticed it was Christine rather than me, or Dave, or... God damn. All this talk of identity is getting very confusing. Yeah, I'm definitely starting a new game plus as soon as I finish this. And, yeah. I think... I'm actually gonna have a little look at what the downloadable content is for this. I can't guarantee that I'll play it in front of you guys, admittedly. Because I've got other projects I want to start after this as well. But, yeah, I'm definitely looking into that. See, this is the first game in ages I've played that made me not only want to carry on with the story, but also made me want to look into extra stuff. I mean, I don't do downloadable content at all normally. But if it lets me continue this story and look at new areas and new lands and stuff, I'm definitely doing that. And, the X Community Gaming, just call you X from now on if you don't mind, quicker, he's told me that apparently Dragon's Dogma 2 is already in production. Now, I mean, I am dubious in regards to sequels, especially in this day and age, because they tend to be a bit crap, but I've been willing to give it a go. Seriously, I've been very, very impressed with this game. I say, I usually hate RPGs, but I loved this. This was brilliant. I mean, don't expect me to start playing, you know, Skyrim or stuff, but I've had to go at that on my brother's Xbox. I still hate that with a fiery passion. But yeah, definitely, you know, top props and top recommendations about this game. If you ever get a chance, go out there and buy it. I mean, even on, it can be a bit expensive even on second hand, but still, it's definitely worth it. Just trust me on this, guys. So yeah, I guess that was it then. This is the end of the Let's Play for Dragon's Dogma. Hope you all enjoyed yourselves as much as I've enjoyed playing it. Comment, rate, subscribe, and yeah, stay tuned to find out what I'll be doing next. Until then, bye bye now.